The new 15-inch MacBook Air is expected this week at WWDC, but we're expecting to get an M2 inside it, but we probably won't be seeing an M3 inside it till at least 2024. I want to tell you all the details about this new 15-inch MacBook with its specs, design, and of course the MacBook Air 15-inch release date and price. But first, a bit of background knowledge of the MacBook Air. The MacBook Air was first announced in 2008 with Steve Jobs showing off the first generation. What made this notebook or laptop or MacBook unique was its form factor, and essentially it kicked off the Ultrabook era for the last 12 years or so. Steve Jobs showed this small form factor by just pulling the MacBook Air out of a brown paper envelope to show how small and thin it really was. The screen size was and is still today a 13-inch display. The design wasn't perfect and caused some technical issues, but since then we've had an updated design in 2010 where the MacBook Air really took hold, with a lot of users realising if you just wanted a MacBook for everyday tasks, then this was the model to buy. Apple introduced a 11-inch model as well at this time. In 2018 though, we got the third generation MacBook Air, what added such features like a Retina display, Touch ID and an even thinner design, but the 11-inch model was gone. Then in 2020, the Apple M1 Silicon chipset was added to the MacBook Air and was the first MacBook Air to be fanless, and still remains today as the only MacBook to be like this inside the current lineup. So last year in 2022, we got the new M2 MacBook Air with a brand new design with an M2 chipset and returning features like the MagSafe connector. But there is great news again, as we've been told that a larger 15-inch MacBook is now on its way. One thing that hasn't been 100% confirmed if this will be called the 15-inch MacBook or the 15-inch MacBook Air, but for these videos, until it's 100% confirmed, I'll be calling this the 15-inch MacBook Air. A new report has come in from Min-Chi Kuo, a very reliable leaker out there, and he has confirmed that this time round, this summer, that we will be getting the brand new 15-inch MacBook Air, but it will only be getting the two M2 chip options. So I'm talking about the one that gives us with the lower amount of GPU cores and the higher amount of GPU cores in the M2 chipset, but what we will not get is anything like the M2 Pro inside this year. It has also been confirmed again that it is looking likely that WWDC 2023 will be the launch of this new MacBook Air. But one other thing that comes to mind with this news, with that new larger MacBook Air, is will it have a fan inside to keep that M2 cool? As we already know, if you fully stress a M2 MacBook Air with 4K video, then it does start to throttle. So the question remains unclear as to how Apple will keep the brand new MacBook Air, this larger model, and how it will remain cool. But this also leads me on nicely to say that not all reports and leaks are 100% proof that they will come true with the new MacBook Air. I can only present to you what I know and been told and shown. However, if you are still watching this video, then you're as curious as I am in knowing what is being said about the new MacBook Air anyway. So last year's WWDC kickstarted the M2 journey, and we had quite a few Macs getting the M2 chipset, and now we have the likes of the M2 Pro and we also have the M2 Max. However, we've had a report saying that the larger MacBook is coming in 2023, where some are claiming production will start at the early end of 2023, ready for the spring event. But others are saying that the M2 MacBook Air Max could be coming in summer, like at WWDC 2023. For the official date of an event of when the MacBook Air will be in our hands, it's a little too early to say at this point. But everything is still pointing towards spring or summer this year. We've got to remember that Apple are now updating all their M1 devices to the M2 chipset, and this is a MacBook they'll want to put the same chipset inside, the M2. But in my own personal opinion, at the time of making this video, I think that the MacBook Air might arrive at WWDC 2023, because Apple will want to continue on their journey with the M3 next. and not really talk too much about the M2 chipset because I want that out of the way, and this is targeted towards this MacBook. So then guys, just quickly, this channel recently got over 500,000 subscribers, what is absolutely amazing. And you can check out the video on my channel to see who won those prizes. But we're doing another giveaway now, and this giveaway is going to be happening around a sort of mid-June time, some point after WWDC. And at this giveaway this time, guys, I'm going to be giving away 3 prizes. The first 2 prizes are runner-up prizes, and that are some AirPods 2, and also I'm going to be giving away some AirPods 3 as well, what's absolutely amazing. Then the main prize that I'm going to be giving away to one lucky subscriber is one of these. It is an iPhone 13 Pro Max in the silver white color, and I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber. And all you need to do to enter in is basically put your opinion in the comment below of the report of this video, or tell me what Apple or technology gear you're planning to buy or hopeful to get in 2023. As I already said guys, the giveaway is happening in June time, so if you're brand new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell, because you'll want to get that notification of when that giveaway is happening in June time. So make sure you do that right now. Now, something else I just want to quickly say, there are lots of imposters out there, a lot of them faking to be me, telling you that you've won yourself like an iPhone or another prize, and basically these people are telling you to part with some of your money to pay for shipping. This is not me at all. If you get a WhatsApp or Telegram or been told to send one of these messages, make sure you do not do it. This giveaway that I am doing is an international giveaway, and I'll be paying for the postage, taxes and all of that. So if you do get a message to say that you've won an iPhone, for example, and basically you need to pay for the shipping, please do report it here on YouTube. All you have to do is click on the comment and basically click report, and YouTube will do the rest. Just make sure you do not part with any of your money to these scammers out there. So to summarize again, all you need to do is comment on as many videos that I create out there to enter in, and also at the same time make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell to be in the chance to win one of these 3 prizes. And with that guys, it's back to the video. So then, let's move on and do a summary of what the MacBook Air Max is going to give us, and also the price. So the new MacBook Air Max, the biggest feature and the biggest change about this MacBook is that it's going to have a 15-inch display, or specifically, it's going to have that 15.4-inch display. This is the display that we used to have on MacBook Pros, for example, all the way up to when we got the 16-inch MacBook Pro. And this will be an LED Retina display with a resolution of 2880 by 1800. Now you might have noticed there's not a mini LED display, and also it's not going to be a Pro Motion display. Remember, this sits underneath the MacBook Pro, so it's not going to get that better screen inside it. But still, that LED Retina display is still amazing, just like what we have on the normal 13-inch MacBook Pro, and also that new MacBook Air M2. That display is really, really crisp. But for storage, we'll be getting a choice between 256 gigabytes all the way up to 2 terabytes of storage. And then inside it, we'll get the choice of that M2 chipset, what will be that 8-core CPU and all the way up to that 10-core GPU. It's quite likely that that 8-core binned GPU option will also be available for the MacBook Air Max. Then for RAM, you'll have the choice of 8GB, 16GB or 24GB of RAM. It will be an aluminium body design, similar to what we have with like the MacBook Air right now, that new design, but it will obviously be larger, and it will have a MagSafe connector and 2 USB-C Thunderbolt 4 ports on the side. That new design again will have some new colors. We'll have that new midnight color, but we'll also still be getting that silver, space gray and gold option. And then we'll probably be getting an actual notch design, and that will have a center stage webcam, and that will be a 1080p camera. And the battery life on this MacBook Air will probably be up to 22 hours because of that M2 chipset and the larger body frame. It can retain an actual larger battery battery. The price will start with an 8GB of RAM option with 256GB of storage, would cost $1,299. Then 512GB at $1,549 US, 1TB $1,999, and then 2TB at $2,249 US. So that is a spec summary for the new MacBook. But my wishes for this new MacBook is to do with the colours. I am hoping that Apple will keep rolling out that midnight black colour that we've got on the new M2 MacBook Air, and for it to come on other MacBooks like this one. I'd love to have the ability to buy a midnight silver or gold or space grey MacBook Air Max when it comes out. But those are my thoughts and my current wish for the MacBook Air. However, let me know your thoughts if you agree with this, and also write in the comments below of what your wishes are for the new MacBook large one that's coming out in 2023. Well guys, on that note, it's time to wrap up this video. So if you have enjoyed watching this video, please make sure you like it, and at the same time, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, please make sure you hit the subscribe button followed by the notification bell. Until next time guys, I will see you really soon. Bye bye.